Hello everyone, my name is Loco and welcome back to Stardew Valley. Now you may have already noticed there's a lot of changes that have happened since the last episode, and that is primarily just because I've been playing way too much. I've been playing this game a ton. I'm not afraid to admit it. I have just been having an absolute blast playing Stardew Valley practically non-stop. Yeah, I can't help it. We're currently in the 20th day of fall, which is basically a full season later as the previous video. And I have been constructing a couple of buildings. So first up, we got a coop right here, which, believe it or not, it's raining right now, so the chickens don't want to come outside. But it has a couple of chickens in here, and these chickens obviously do need feeding as well as, like, you know, they lay eggs for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the... No, we don't want to eat eggs. I was gonna say, I want to get the grain or the hay right here out of the silo. Oh, what's up, Sita? Sita looks fine. Great. And we'll go ahead and give them food. Now, basically, these dudes here, these chickens, will lay one egg every single day, which is really, really nice for us. Because I can basically use that to create mayonnaise. So mayonnaise is obviously used to be sold, or we can, you know, give it as a gift or, you know, do other things with it. Whatever you want to do with mayonnaise, really. That's up to you. But I'm going to go ahead and put those eggs in there and... Well, usually you will be able to get 4 of those out a day, which is really useful because they actually sell for 100 each. And it seems like the chickens nearly every single day do lay down an egg. So, you know, that's 400 guaranteed gold every single day that we can get. And with that, you know, as you can see, I've already been earning 62k. And that's just been, you know, for me farming these berries, farming all kinds of other things. And just, you know, in general, progressing in the game. So this silo right here basically is a thing that contains hay. So as soon as I, like, for example, see some grass lying around, I can use that to my advantage and basically, you know, just hack and slash it down, which will automatically go into towards the silo, which will give me some more. Now, this just finished up here as well, which is going to be a barn. I will be able to put cows in here as well. I'm not completely sure yet if I want to go ahead and do that, but the idea, obviously, of the cow here, or of, like, the barn here is that we are able to get multiple types of... How did that just happen? I don't really know exactly what just happened. We only had one there, apparently. But basically, we can put other kinds of animals in here. I haven't really been able to do so because those animals are really expensive. Chickens alone, I believe, are 800 each. And I believe one cow is like, you know, 1,500. And it actually took a while before I started making any kind of income from the chickens. So I've decided to hold back from that for a little bit. Now, one of the things you may have already noticed as well is that Robin is currently hammering away at our house, which basically means that she's currently constructing it. And if I'm not mistaken, tomorrow we will have an upgraded version of this house, which I have no idea what it will look like. As far as the quest goes, we've been making a lot of, you know, a lot of progress as well. And one of the quests I also managed to complete is, like, get to level 40 in the mines. So you may remember the mines, there's a lot of, like, cool resources that we can gather over there. And since it's currently raining, I'm actually kind of considering just going there. Because we are saving ourselves a lot of time here by simply not having to water anything down. A lot of energy as well. I practically have full energy right now. I actually do have full energy. So I'm going to be headed towards the mine. And the first day of this video, we're going to be spending over there. I got myself some torches as well that I already prepared in advance. And I've been upgrading my tools. Now, what you get past level 40 in the mines is basically iron deposits and all that. And iron is obviously used to construct all kinds of different things. So one of the things I want to be getting very soon is going to be the rank 2 sprinklers. I've been actually selling my quartz for no apparent reason, I realized. But we are going to have to, like, you know, mine our way down in order to, you know, properly get those out. And there's just other things that I also want to try and, you know, get out. So, got to be upgrading my, wow. That's a sturdy ring. I didn't even know I could make those. Life elixir? Restores health to full. Oh, sick. We got all kinds of different things that we need to make. But honestly, this game is stupidly addicting. I mean, if you haven't gotten a chance to play this game yet, and you're, like, having exams or whatever right now, which I know many of you will be having, I would highly recommend, like, holding off on purchasing this game. Just because this game has the perfect combination of, like, being absolutely incredible as far as, like, playtime goes, but also being absolutely incredible as far as, like, the balance between just, you know, trying to do one more day and, like, completing one more task and just trying to, you know, get one more set of crops out, or, like, go one further level down in the mines, you know. Everything combined will give you a stupid amount of extra a stupid amount of extra time that you spend in the game. And, you know, if you enjoy doing that, obviously it's great. I have been having an absolute blast, though. I would say this is, you know, actually my favorite game of the year so far. Anyways, we made a couple levels down in the mines, and basically what that means is that we're gonna be unlocking different things. Gunther can tell me more about this dwarf skull we just looted. I'm at level 45 right now. I'm hoping that in this day, we're gonna be able to get towards level 50. I'm not completely sure what happens. As you can see, like, there's all kinds of different, like, enemies in these mines as well. I've been upgrading my sword. I purchased one from the Adventurers Guild that is a little bit stronger. It's by no means anything, like, amazing. But there's a couple things we still need to do. I'm upgrading the house right now, like I said, which is 10,000. And I ideally also want to go ahead and upgrade my backpack. There's actually one more upgrade to the backpack that gives you an additional 8 slots, which is an additional 10 grand as well. Now, the next season that we will get into is going to be winter. And I haven't actually had a single winter in this game yet, but I've been told that apparently you can't actually grow any crops there. So I'm probably going to spend most of the winter just trying to make some money. So it's probably an okay choice for us to go ahead and upgrade the backpack as well. I haven't been able to upgrade the watering can yet, which apparently is really useful for upgrading as well because, well, apparently you can water crops a little bit faster. And it would also cost you less energy. Right now I'm still on like the very first level of the watering can, which isn't all that great. Now, sadly, this level here is absolutely awful. I mean, we're really not finding the exit very quickly at all. I do have some food with me that we can use. I mean, I got some of my own corn, which, by the way, is still growing. It's one of the only crops that actually passes through the, you know, through the season apparently, and lasts, I think, until the winter. Also, like, the crops that I've planted down are all like, you know, extra good soil, which give me. Come on, man, where's the damn thing? Where's the damn ladder? I'm gonna go ahead and just hack these down instead. Oh, well, there we go. Oh, so this is what we're here for. Iron ore. Iron ore is great because we need a lot of it in order to upgrade. I also want to try and get a couple more of these tools upgraded, and I also need to make sure that I, you know, get some extra sprinklers and all that stuff. I'm hoping that we can get those out all in the next season. Don't exactly know where we're gonna be spending our time on in the winter, though. I may just end up mining a lot. Man, so far this is not a great place, but look at that. There's actually a couple of iron deposits right up there that we can go ahead and use here. Oh, and we actually found a ladder down as well, so that's great. I am gonna go ahead though and grab the iron deposits there because those are much more important. Also want to see if there's maybe some rare minerals up north. Okay, we got a lot of these bat wings. I have no idea what to do with those. All right, I got all of the resources from this level. Gonna be walking down again. I've been eating some of my food as well because we're starting to already get relatively low here. It's only 4:30 p.m., but time goes by quickly. I still need to do multiple levels. This seems to be great though, and this is actually what we're also here for, quartz. Don't exactly know if I can, like, smelt that or whatever, but I'm gonna try and at least use it for that. We need that to get the second stage of the sprinklers. I mean, I don't want to be spending all my time every single day watering, you know? Because I spend several hours every single day just watering my crops, and because we also need to tend to the animals, I'm thinking it's probably a smarter choice to focus a little bit more on trying to automate that system. I think that's, you know, time well spent. We may just end up eating all of our corn here though, which is fine. Need to try and get towards the next level, but we're getting a lot of iron ore as well. I do ideally want to get to 48 or like 50 here. I don't know if that's going to be happening today because we are, you know, not getting all too much. Also, by the way, the geodes are starting to be a lot more powerful. Come on. The geodes are giving me a lot more rare resources. We're getting them in all kinds of different, instead of like just like the rock one, we're getting them in all kinds of different ways, which is quite nice. We can go to the blacksmith and basically get those opened up, and sometimes they contain some really cool things. Sadly not quite getting to the next level either. Sometimes you get the levels like in one hit, and other times it just takes forever. I believe there's multiple exits to every single level. Did get another geode there as well, but I believe there's multiple exits to every single level, but sometimes you just don't get them. Sometimes it's just like kind of unlucky in your way, like in your you know, adventures, I suppose. It is 6:50 p.m. I can stay in the mines until roughly about midnight. I'm gonna need to get lucky with the next two in order to like you know, make it before the end of the day. And so far, we're really not finding any ladders whatsoever. Man, I have practically mined this entire map. Pretty much all of it. And I am not finding the ladder. Sometimes, you know, sometimes you just get really unlucky. I managed to get to level 40 with relative ease. Even doing it days where, oh, finally. Even doing it on days where, you know, we do have to go ahead and like, you know, water our crops as well and whatnot. But, I mean, we're already super low in energy and I'm not really getting any further, right? I do have some food remaining. It's really only 2 eggs and I don't really want to get those. Ugh. I guess it's just not the most successful mining operation today. That's alright though. That's alright. We didn't quite get 5 levels ahead, but we can go back towards the towards our you know, farm rate now and get towards the next day. I did get a whole bunch of iron, so that's good. Got a bunch of geodes as well that we can open up tomorrow. And we got some coal that we can use as well. So, you know, it's not all in vain. Those geodes could definitely contain a lot of useful stuff as well. And, you know, I think when we wake up in the morning, our house is going to be upgraded. At least that's what I hope. I have never, like, seen an upgraded house before. So, you know, I hope that was 10 grand well spent. I'm not really going to be buying any more crops, by the way. Season is going to be ending in 8 days. I don't think that's worth it. We could technically, like, plant down some more if we really wanted to, but I don't think I should focus on that. Gotta go ahead here and see if we can actually put the quartz in the thing. Do I have any more? No, I didn't actually get any more. We can use the iron ore as well in this, and gotta grab the mayonnaise here and put the other eggs in. By the way, Robin is a relentless worker. She's going through the night. Your house should be ready tomorrow. Sweet. I'm excited for it, Robin. She's working through the night, man. She's a hard worker. I can appreciate that. Just before we go to sleep, I want to have a quick look at the television. See if there's anything new. A shard of knowledge from the future. The spirits are very displeased today. I noticed that. It's going to be a beautiful sunny day tomorrow. So tomorrow we are going to be spending time watering our crops and all that. That's fine. That's fine. I'm ready. We got a bigger house now. Sweet. I would love to go to bed and just randomly wake up in the 2-person bed all of a sudden. Actually, no, that'd be really creepy. We also now have a little fire inside of the place. We got a plant. I want to have this plant in my bedroom. That only makes sense. Who doesn't want a plant in his bedroom? Right? Actually, I have no plants. I probably would make plants die. Also, I got a couple of other cool things. I also want to have this painting. Painting? Can I have you above my bed? Yes. That's terrible. At least align it properly. Alright then. Can we like... Nope. That's fine. That's fine. Television. Can I turn you around? Alright then. We don't have a couch to sit on, but that's fine. Okay, the Queen of Sauce is on today. Great thing is that it is I, the Queen of Sauce. Here is to teach you my new mouth-watering recipe from my secret cookbook. Glazed jams. I learned how to make them. Sweet. Alright, so we got some bigger houses here. And maybe we can, oh, we can actually have a stove now. We got a kitchen. Oh, sweet. I don't actually know what that does. We can make the things here. Oh, shit. We can make pancakes. A double stack of fluffy, soft pancakes. Nice. Omelettes. Oh, these actually give you a ton. Fried eggs. Sunny side up. Oh, we can use this if we want to go on like a mining operation again. Also, we can like invite ladies over to our house. Speaking of which, Leah, things are getting pretty, you know, pretty serious now. We got a two-heart relationship. Alright. What else do we have in here? We got some stuff left over. We got a lot of seeds. What exactly do we need? We need gold bars and a refined quartz. Alright. I wonder if I will have that refined quartz bar right now. I think I do. Yeah, nice. We need gold as well, though. I have no idea when we're gonna be able to get gold. Anyways, we'll spend today, first off, watering all the plants. So obviously, if it's raining like yesterday, we don't have to worry about that. We can just sort of like, you know, go ahead and do that. Also, by the way, as you may have noticed, I put a lot of trees in the most obnoxious position ever. Don't know exactly why I put them over there. They're completely blocking my vision of everything. So I'm gonna be cutting those down as soon as they're all fully grown and move them over towards a different area. Just because over here it's kind of a waste. Kind of a waste of space. I'm a little worried though that they are gonna like die in the winter. I don't know if trees die in the winter. Like in real life they don't, right? But I have no idea if these dudes will. Or maybe they will stop growing or something. I don't know what will happen to the trees in the winter. So maybe now I think of it, maybe we should like cut them all down like before the winter starts and, you know, maybe replant them again in the spring. I guess that would make more sense at least. We got the sunflowers. I don't know exactly how long the sunflowers take to plant. 8 days. Nope, we don't have enough time for those. So I'm just simply gonna loot them and guess we'll put the sunflower seeds that we got here in the chest. That's fine. As you can see, like a lot of my time is spent just watering all the plants, right? Which is alright. We also gotta water the dog. Hold on, dog. I know you also want food. There he is. Oh, come on. Did I miss? I was gonna say. I was gonna say maybe we don't make it. By the way, you do need to close the gate. Apparently, otherwise the chicken will walk away. They did eat again, so that's nice. Because we get some eggs. And because the hay is, you know, free. Oh, man. We don't have any, like, any room. Slimes, be gone. No, slime. I need you to, like, be gone. Okay. Haven't really found very much use for slimes. Maybe I'm throwing away valuable resources. I'm always a little terrified of doing that, but looks like we're good now. Looks like we are indeed good. So, a couple things we need to do today. First off, I'm gonna have to like put these sunflower things in the chest. And I'm also actually gonna be putting some of the bars that we got left over here, as well as the stone and whatnot, in this one. I'll make sure we get some more of those going. And I'm also going to be putting the eggs in the mayonnaise machine, just because we want to be getting those as well. All right, put those in there. We're gonna have to put the sunflowers in the chest so they do get sold overnight. And then I think I'm gonna be headed out to the blacksmith so we can break open these geodes. Should be quite some useful info in there, hopefully. Let me just refill the bucket real quick. Or not the bucket, the watering can. I will go ahead and put the things that we got left over here all in the chest. So this should actually net us quite a nice little bit. I want to get past Leah's house in a bit too. If we can maybe find some, like, I don't know, from fruits or flowers or whatever. Girls love that shit, apparently, in this game. So we'll have to, you know, we'll have to go ahead and do that too. Is there any quest? Yeah, there is a quest over at Pierre's here, so that's good. Alright. Wow. She would really like to get a pumpkin. I'll pay you when you bring it. 960 gold for a pumpkin. That's a lot. I don't think I can get a pumpkin in time, though. Let me have a quick look. What's up, Pierre? How long do pumpkins take to grow? Oh, we actually don't even have those. So many trees. Like tree saplings. I hope they don't die in the summer. Like we're probably gonna have to put up some free trees at some point in the future. I don't know where to get pumpkins. That's alright though. Let's head over towards the blacksmith. So the funny thing is, like, this is how I've been spending most of the days where it's not raining. I basically go ahead and like run errands for most of the time. And in the afternoon we, you know, spend some time cutting down some more trees and just getting more monies. Making sick bank is what I'm trying to say. Doing some quests and all that. Alright, so let's process the geodes. Ooh, what's that? Hematite. Alright then. That sounds rare. We got stone from that. Got some more valuable resources there. We got all kinds of like things. So you can see like you get a lot more rare stuff out of it. Alright. So I have to bring those to Gunther. Didn't I? Yeah, I got a dwarf scroll as well. We're gonna give those to the museum. I've been giving every single like first time I get a rare item to the museum. As you can see, like we've got quite a collection now. You do get some cool things from it. I don't know exactly if this is worthwhile, but I'm just basically spending time on it. And we do get a new reward there as well. So Gunther, what's going on? We got a Jade Hills. Oh man, we were looking for a painting above the bed. We're gonna do exactly that. Is it yeah, this is actually a 3 square painting. A 3x2. Nice. Alright. I don't actually have anything that, like, I could give to Leah. Quick look around here. Seems like there is a lot more coral and shells and whatnot in the summertime. But we'll have a quick look around, see if there's any coral that, you know, wash the shore. There is a little. These sell for a lot. It's 2. Sadly, not like a ton of it. Alright. So Leah's probably on her way over here. We could give her an oyster. Do you think she likes oysters? I have no idea if she likes oysters. She seems to like prefer flowers and all that stuff. Apparently, by the way, you can get married in this game. And we have a bit. Hey, there she is. Speak of the devil. What's up, girl? We'll like talk to her first, okay? There's a lot of good places to walk around here. Great, interesting story you got there, Leah. Here, do you like oysters? She does not. She does not. She does not like oysters. Unsurprisingly, I mean, who the fuck wants to get a, you know, a gift that's an oyster? All is good though. I think we're gonna spend the rest of today just simply heading over towards our own little farm and cutting down some of the trees. We may actually just want to clean up the trees in front of the house. I don't know if they die in the summer or in the winter, but winter is gonna be here and like winter is coming. Winter is gonna be coming here in 7 days. So we may very well be better off like not taking the risk, right? Also, actually, I wanted to upgrade my weapon. I wanted to upgrade like my copper and my copper axe and my copper pickaxe. We should have gone to Gunther. We should have like remembered. Anyways, I guess we'll just get started on actually cutting down a bunch of these trees. I don't want to try like cut them all down, but I think it makes sense at least for, you know, these trees to be gone before the winter hits. I don't know if they're gonna like die, or like if anything bad is gonna happen to it, but we're probably better off like at least cleaning it up a little. All right, so this is actually pretty nice for us because the trees are providing us with like additional seeds as well that we can just simply replant. I'm gonna like not plant them until the spring though, or maybe I'll plant them at the end of winter or something. It does take a long time for these things to grow, but. Alright, I want to really quickly run past Robin as well to see what the next upgrade to the house would cost. I've been upgrading a lot of the things that we've got here. And actually, wow, I completely forgot to show you this. We got the mushroom farm as well. The mushrooms are really expensive. Like, they give me a lot of extra monies too. They seem to grow every other day or so. I should really be checking here a little bit more often. The mushrooms are really good for, like, more money as well. Apparently, like, the scientist of the city, or like the little town, put up his lab there, and apparently, like, he gave me the option to go either bats or to get additional money from mushrooms, and I don't really like mushrooms myself, but I think it's fine. All right, Robin's right over here. Oh, Robin's not here anymore. That sucks. Yeah, I'm thinking I need to like. Oh, she's right. Is that her? I think that's her right there. I think I need to like come back a little bit earlier in the day. She may very well like close shop at like 5. Yeah. Demetrius doesn't blow up the house with us. Yeah, okay. So she's right over there. We could have just asked her what it cost, but sadly, since we don't have a mouth or like a tongue or whatever in this game, we can't talk. So that's unfortunate. Alright. So the last thing that we'll have to do for today is put the things that we have earned in the chest. I'm not sure if it's okay for me to currently sell those, like, you know, minerals that we're gathering. I mean, I have no use for them, really, for the moment. I think it's better for us to, like, sell them, right? I don't know if we should, but the thing is, I have really no use for it. And I do have use for monies. I do need a lot more money in order to, like, upgrade all the things we've got. Yeah, I think we're just simply gonna sell it. This may be a bad decision on my end. This may be a really bad decision. Last thing we need to do is add on some more of this ore in there. And also actually grab the coal out of that. Okay. Oh, we actually only had enough for 1. Do you think we can put this in the oven? Requires 5 of them. Oh, that requires a lot. Alright, you know what? I'll just save him. I'll just save him because I don't want to feel bad here. Acorns, we don't want to... Yeah, the batwing, I think we're also just gonna sell those. We'll go ahead and just put all of that in this chest. Just go ahead and put all of that in this chest. The purple mushrooms, don't want those. Sunflower seeds we can put in there. Alright, cool. So I think for the rest of today, we're just gonna clean up our bag, put up the painting, go from there. Seeds we don't need. This we don't need either. And we'll make sure to put the painting up above the wall. Move that over. And move this painting. Oh man! That is perfect! Alright. Can we move the bed? I can't move the bed, sadly. Okay, plant. Yeah, you've got a new place. Right there. I wish we could like move around the television. Also wish we had a couch. Oh, we can move around the chair, so that's pretty good. Redecorating the house real quick. There we go. So we can eat dinner in front of the television, right? Actually, I don't want to have it that close. Because otherwise I can't watch the television when I'm, you know, early in the morning. This painting, you can go into the kitchen. Wow, we can even move around windows? That's pretty sweet. We, by the way, did get a couple of like treasures as well from Gunther. Which, you know, is basically something you can put up as decoration as far as I'm aware. They don't seem to serve very much purpose. Put down on the table. Basically, these things are, what? Alright then. I don't know what this is. Oh. A cobblestone path in the kitchen. Sweet. Alright. Let's just end today. It's 9 PM. It's actually kind of late. At least we got a 2-person bed now. It seems to serve very little purpose though to have a big house. Maybe you need it to like, you know, start a family. Alright. It's the 22nd of fall once more. Or actually, no, not once more. It's the 22nd of fall. First things first, check the television. And now we get started with the day. Living off the land. Fish focus. Walleye. You can find this fish on raining evenings during the fall and winter. It can be found in any freshwater location. Alright. And also, by the way, we got a hat. I haven't even covered my hat yet. This is like the silliest hat in the game, it looks like. But, I mean, it looks pretty cool. I know there's all kinds of like challenges you can do to get much better looking hats. And we may get onto that at some point. But for the moment, I'll just leave it at this. Alright, I'm gonna be bringing a couple of the resources today. I've just got done doing all the errands in the city. Or like in the little place here. I'm gonna be bringing a couple of the things we got towards Gunther and see if we can make him craft anything else. Guess I'll bring the refined quartz as well. Ideally we get the sprinkler system set up, like this one here, but we'll have to do that in the next season. I'm not gonna do that for the moment. I'm just gonna be heading over, not towards Gunther, sorry, towards the blacksmith. We're gonna be heading over there just to see if we can upgrade maybe my pickaxe. That would probably be my main upgrade right now. Because we're likely gonna be spending the next couple days anyway to make sure that we, you know, cut down those trees. Alright, what's up, Clint? How are you doing? Upgrade your tools. A steel axe. And a steel pickaxe. Requires 5 iron bars. I think that's worth it. Yeah, I really want to go ahead and upgrade my copper watering can as well. I'll do so in the winter. Alright. Steel pickaxe. So we can like mine very heavily in the next season. I think that's cool. Alright, let's head down to the beach. We got 1 oyster here. Looks like there's actually some coral as well, but not too much. I think there's much more of it in the summer. It may not really be worth my time to head over here every day in the winter, or like in the fall. I don't think there's gonna be any in the winter, really. This is, by the way, how you get hay. So you see these like patches of grass? We basically just have to dash them down like that, and like they will automatically go towards the silo that we set up. So I just need to like find these patches of grass and, you know, use my little like sight on it. But for the rest of the day, once again, gonna be cutting trees. Alright, so I cleaned up a bunch of the trees. I've actually managed to basically smelt all the ore that I have. I mean, I don't really have anything left to smelt. I got a lot of copper bars though. That's gonna be quite useful. At some point we'll probably have just as much steel, which is fine. We got a lot of like different seats as well, which is great for us. I may want to like set up a second chest. Can I set up another chest? That would be really useful, yeah. Okay, we'll put up another chest. Just for like specifically seats and all that. So where are we gonna put that? Can you actually put chests up here? Does that work? That's actually a really, like, not convenient place. We'll put it right over there. And what we're gonna put in this one is just all the seeds and the wood. And the sap. Yep. Alright, let me get all of the seeds out of this one. So we got quite a lot, actually. We got quite a lot of those ready to go. Seeds, sap. And this is gonna be like the messy one. We'll have to put those outside. We're gonna be able to put up a huge farm, by the way, at some point. I don't know if we want to do that right now, but I'm gonna like... I better like spread them out a little bit more and like find a nice open area on our farm to make sure we get those, you know, all ready to go. And I guess for the rest of the day, we're just simply gonna make sure that we have the rest of the things we got over in the chest for selling. And we're also gonna make sure that, you know, the stones and the eggs are once again in this. Actually, I can take the eggs with me. And then it's time to once again head to sleep. Looks like the corn once again is ready for harvest, giving me some extra money. I think I'm just gonna spend the next couple days though cutting out the farm, just because I really don't wanna waste any of the trees. I don't know if they're actually gonna die. Like, that's the thing. I don't know if they are going to die, but I would not like want to experience again what I had when the first season ended and we basically lost all of our progress with all the crops that I planted. So I'm kind of scared that they will. I mean, I'm sure they will just be there. So I'm not gonna like cut down all of them, but I'm a little bit worried of just, you know, of just losing my tree farm. And on top of that, obviously Gunther currently has our, or not Gunther, Clint currently has our pickaxe, so we can't go on a mining operation either. So I think this is time well spent. One of the things I'm also gonna do by the time this season ends and all my crops are gone here, I'm gonna like expand the amount of room that these animals have to walk. And I'm probably gonna like make sure that the barn here and the coop are going to be connected. So I'll like make one big fence around this place. So, you know, they have some freedom to walk around. And then at that point, we'll also have to redo our path, our like cobblestone path here. I think that's gonna like turn out to be really cool. Alright, so a rather uneventful day today. Nothing exciting that has really happened. I mean, we can sell some of the things, we got ourselves some more seeds and all that, but in general, nothing too exciting really happened. We're getting there though. We're cleaning up the place and it will be ready for winter very soon. Since it's still so early though, I'm just gonna be heading over to watch Robin's place real quick just to check out how much it would cost for me to upgrade like once more and like my house and see what other buildings she has to offer, just so we can sort of like prepare for that. I'm gonna like stick around with the coop in the barn for just a little while though, but I want to see what she has to sell. Is she once again not here? Robin, do you even work here? Robin, what do you even do on a daily basis? It's 1 PM. Do you take lunch breaks or like what is this? Alright, do you think Leah likes hazelnuts? Do you think she likes hazelnuts? I'm not sure. I found this. I may as well go ahead and just see if she likes them. I mean, I can only give her 2 gifts a week, so it's not like I can give her a ton. But most of the time around this time of day, she's around the beach. I know exactly where she goes, guys. She is kind of like, you know, a structured person, apparently. She gets up at like 11. I've been stalking her outside of her house. She gets up at like 11, then takes the path down to the beach. And normally she stands right over here. And like in the end of the afternoon... Oh, she's not here right now. But in the end of the afternoon, usually she seems to head over towards the bar. She's an avid drinker, apparently. Not really like myself, but... Oh well. We'll take the time over at the beach to harvest whatever we find, and then... I guess if she's not at the bar, we'll just head to sleep as well. I mean, it's 3 PM only. It's a little early for sleeping, but also for drinking, though. So I don't know exactly where she goes in this time of day, but... We could, like, follow her around an entire day and be like a full-on creep. But she seems to, like, most of the time stand in the water. Oh, we can't walk past that. We're walking on the cemetery. We shouldn't do that. Probably not a good idea. Alright, here we go. The saloon. Nope, no one's here. You think she does grocery shopping? Oh, there is a new quest. I'd like to put a copper bar on my grandfather's tombstone. Please deliver it sometime today. To Linus. Alright, we'll be a good guy to Linus. We'll be a good guy to Linus. I've got plenty of them. Oh man, there's a party going on over here. They've got some sort of like... They've got some sort of party happening here. Well, no. Actually, that's like an exercise club. This is fine. This is fine. We'll just let them do whatever they want. Because there's no one to be seen that we want to see. Leah's not over there. Alright. I'll just keep these nuts with me. And we'll go ahead and grab that copper bar. Bring it to Linus and go from there. Armed with my copper bar and hazelnut, we are walking around the town. I also got mayonnaise. Do you think girls like mayonnaise? It's kind of a weird gift. I mean, so is a hazelnut, to be fair. But this hazelnut is as big as my face, so I mean, that may get me some bonus points. Alright, Linus, you home? Oh, he's right there. We already found him. Oh, this is his little place. He's got a sleeping bag. Alright, Linus. Linus is a good guy. I like Linus a lot. It's kind of sad to see him walking around all the time, being like practically homeless, and he seems to be shut down by most of the other people in the city. But here you go. I brought you the item. Yep, it looks perfect. Here's your payment as promised. Why does this man give me 180 gold for that? Oh, we also need to find Linus's basket. I actually don't know where that is. I haven't actually seen his blackberry basket. Other than that, like, we have a lot of quests that are pretty difficult to complete. I mean, I'm not having the good crops for that. Robin, do you think Robin's home right now? It's 6 PM. She definitely isn't. It's kind of a difficult thing sometimes to get a hold of the people in the little town. That was Robin's daughter, if I'm not mistaken. Nope, she's not home. Alright, now we're here anyway. I'm gonna bring my hazelnut to Leah. I've been trying to find Leah for a while, but I mean, apparently she's avoiding me. I can give her one more gift this week. I don't know if she likes hazelnut. I've got mayonnaise though. Mayonnaise actually took a lot of work. I had to like have my own coop for that. I have to do all kinds of things in order to get mayonnaise. Alright, we'll give her mayonnaise. That's 100 gold, Leah. You better damn appreciate my mayonnaise. That's a weird thing to say. She's not here. Do you think she has another guy? Leah, do you have another guy? That's not Leah, by the way. I confuse her with Leah all the time. Dang it. Alright, no mayonnaise for you then. No hazelnut either. It's the next day, which is actually good for us because it looks like our berries have once again finished up growing. These berries sell for a ton. Like, they sell for a lot of money. We can harvest them 4 times in total during the season. If I'm not mistaken, this is going to be the 4th time here. I don't think we're gonna get another day out of them. But these cranberries, they sell for so much. And since we put them on fertilized ground as well, some of them will actually, like, yield additional things. I don't think we're gonna be able to get another charge out of them. I believe they take 7 days to grow. And the season is ending in 4, so I don't think I missed any growth. Ooh, actually, there's only 32 hay available right now, and I just did a quick math. In the winter, we'll need for 4 chickens about 112, if I'm not mistaken. So we need to find some more grass. I don't actually know how to get that. I know we can put it up ourselves. We can buy some from, like, general store, but... Oh, this kind of sucks because I can't really get over towards that grass there either, and... I've gotten rid of most of it on my ground, I suppose. Ugh. The thing is, I don't think any of the grass will really grow during the winter. And I saw it on a television show at some point. Like, they basically mentioned, make sure you get enough hay ready for the winter. I was like, that was in the beginning of the month, so I didn't really think about it very much. Because I didn't even have animals. But they seem to eat like 1 hay a day. And, you know, we're definitely gonna need to fill up that silo if we want to make good use of it. I don't know how long it will take for hay to grow either. Or like for grass to grow either. I know we can put it out though, maybe that will work. I'm just trying to get all of the stuff that is on my own, you know, property here for the first part. And maybe we can go ahead and look around, see if there's any more somewhere. It is possible to purchase hay, by the way. Like, we can go ahead and purchase hay from Marnie. But it's 50 gold each, and that would be 200 gold every single day. Now, it does produce enough to, like, sustain that, but... Ideally, obviously, we get some of our own grass going first. I guess I'll be headed out to the general store real quick and see if we get any. And also, in the meantime, gonna have to make sure I put all these cranberries right there in the chest. That is gonna be a ton of gold right there. I don't know how much it's gonna be in total, but it's gonna be a lot. Also, we need to head over towards Clint, because our... pickaxe should be done right now. So first off, I want to see if there's any kind of grass seeds that we can use here. I'm gonna just plant it and hope it grows in time. Maybe it grows in one day, who knows. I think it may just very well like expand on its own or something. That's the hospital. We don't need the hospital. Pierre, I need grass. Oh, it's closed on Wednesdays. Dang it. I thought it was closed on Tuesdays. Alright then. We'll just be headed over to Clint's and... I guess we can like trade in our axe. Do I want to upgrade my axe? I actually don't even have the tools for it with me. Ooh, we got berries. I know Leah likes blackberries. Yo, what's up, Clint? Boom! Steel pickaxe. Nice. Nice. I think this is actually also an okay time to upgrade our, we can get a golden pickaxe. Requires 5 golden bars. I don't actually have any of the copper bars with me, though. This, I think is a pretty good time as well to get the copper and water can upgraded. Although we don't really need to rush it out, but... Leah! I've been looking for you! Alright. Stay calm, stay calm. What do we give? Do we give mayonnaise? Do we give, like, blackberries? Do we give hazelnuts? It's so nice to live by the river. Alright, we'll give her mayonnaise. This is a really nice gift! Yes! We did it! 2 out of 10 hearts still? I don't know how long it's gonna take. Oh, man. It's not that serious yet, but... Leah. We got this. We got this, Leah. Leah! No, Leah, come back! Oh, man, she doesn't... Do you think she's scared of me? I'm really nice, Leah. Where'd she get to know me? I wonder if I can now also break these rocks. Yeah, we can. Sweet. That's really good. These actually contain 15 stone each. Nice. That's quite a lot, actually. We're making this farm really plain, though. Like, there's very little to be seen over here now. But it's fine. Finally, we found Robin while she's home. Nice. Alright, upgrading the house. 50,000 gold and 150 pieces of hardwood? That is a lot of gold. Alright, what kind of, like, she can get me another coop, she can get a barn, she can get a well. That's stable. Oh! Allows you to keep and ride a horse. The horse is included. Ooh, that's incredible. We need to try and go and get that. A big coop, a big barn. No, we don't care for any of that. We want a stable. That's a 100 hardwood, though. Hardwood is not easy to get. Alright, that's good. 100 hardwood, 10,000 gold. And wait, 100 hardwood, 10,000 gold, and what? Hold on, Robin, I wasn't quite done yet. And 5 iron bars. Alright. We got this. We're gonna have to get that at some point. I don't think I can afford it for a little while, but... well, we'll get there eventually. Alright, so this is a big day because I put so many things in the chest. I wonder how much gold we're gonna be getting out of it tomorrow morning. Alright. It's only a couple days until winter as well, by the way. Whew, that's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. Sweet. 5K. 5K is great. That actually adds up really quickly. Yep. This is good. This is good. Anyways, winter is about to arrive. I am gonna have to make sure that we get there before the next episode. A lot of things are needing to be done. I'm gonna like redo this entire area, except for like the placement of these buildings, but I want to make sure like we get some cows going and we get like, you know, a much better place going. So I hope to see you in the next video. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button down below the video. If you want to see more, hit that subscribe button as well. I am not done with this game yet. Honestly, I would say this is by far the best game so far of 2016. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you haven't already, hit that like button, like I mentioned. And other than that, I want to thank you all for watching. Have an amazing day. Do not forget to smile, alright? And I'll see you in the next one.